హలో అండ్ వెల్కమ్ టు కెరీర్ ప్లస్. ఈరోజు మనం కెనడాలో ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ స్పెషల్లీ స్టూడెంట్స్కి చదువుకుంటూ కూడా పార్ట్ టైం జాబ్స్ చేయొచ్చా, అసలు సీసీఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏంటి, ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని విషయాలు మనతో మాట్లాడడానికి జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ అండ్ పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్ ఈస్ట్ కోస్ట్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాలేజ్ హాలిఫాక్స్ నోవా స్కోషియా కెనడా నుండి షీలానంద్ గారు, అలాగే మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ ఎట్ ఆక్స్ఫోర్డ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సర్వీసెస్ మోహిత్ గంభీర్ గారు. వీళ్ళు జూమ్లో మనతో పాటు జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు. సీసీఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి, కోఆప్ గురించి చాలా విషయాలు చెప్పబోతున్నారు. ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, పార్ట్ టైం జాబ్స్ చేయొచ్చా, ఎన్ని వీక్స్ అంటే కోర్స్ పీరియడ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఎన్ని రోజులు ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయో తెలియజేయడానికి. హాయ్ అండి, వెల్కమ్.
Thank you so much.
యా, సో generally ante Canada is extremely popular with Indian students and ECIC is very new to the market. So I would like to know about ECIC. What is ECIC?
ECIC, East Coast International College, is a private career college in Nova Scotia, Canada. We actually started as East Coast Language College, which is a language school for international students, and we have been around here for 24 years. So we have a long history of welcoming international students to our province. The college actually became a career college in 2016, where we do teacher training. And just recently in 2021, we launched the Continuing Care Assistant Program, the CCA program. The college itself is well known locally for producing high quality academics and very well prepared students. We have won a business award through our local Chamber of Commerce, and we've also won Best Language School for many years. Year after year, we always come out on top of the Best Language School.
Most of the students would like to do or study in popular cities like Toronto or Vancouver. What's the difference about Halifax?
Yes, I've been talking about Canada to international students for more than 20 years, and everyone always says, oh, I know Canada, I know Toronto and Vancouver, and they never have heard of Halifax. I call it the undiscovered gem. We are a very small city. We're about 500,000 people, and we are right on the ocean. So where the college is located, we can see the water. It's 5 minutes away. So we're surrounded by water. It's very Canadian still, very friendly city, very safe. Our students come here and they immediately feel at home. They find that the people here are very welcoming of international students. They're happy to help them, show them where to go. They soon find their way around on transit. It's a very young city. We have quite a lot of universities here in Halifax. We have 5 or 6 universities. So we have more than 50,000 young people coming here to study through the academic year. Very vibrant city, lots of festivals going on the waterfront. So lots of things for people to do. And you're never more than 40 minutes from the ocean here. So people love the nature and the clean air here.
I just want to know about, Mohit.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to what Sheila just said in the context of why a student, what's different about Halifax, why a student would want to choose Nova Scotia. And what I want to add here is that the reason why a student might look at choosing Nova Scotia is because you have this amazing window of opportunity, since Nova Scotia needs immigrants. And through the Nova Scotia nominee program and the international graduates in demand stream, students can stay back and work in Canada should they wish to do so. I think that's a great opportunity for Indian students.
What do you think, Mohit ji? Ante many Indian students would like to go to Canada and do their studies. They would like to do higher educations, everything. Why they are choosing Canada?
I think Canada is mainly popular amongst Indian students because of the potential possibility of PR. So one is it's known for good quality education. And the second biggest advantage is it allows you the opportunity to stay back and work. And aspirationally, Indian students say we spend so much on education and foreign exposure, but what do I get in terms of my return, in terms of employment and opportunities? Canada gives you that platform of opportunities to stay back and work in Canada.
What is CCA and CCA certified program? Can you please explain it?
The CCA program, Continuing Care Assistant Program, it's a healthcare position, and people who become CCAs are working with seniors and other vulnerable people to help them with their daily living activities. So for example, they may be working in a long-term care facility. They'll be helping the seniors get out of bed in the morning, get dressed, help them eat their meals, taking them to the bathroom, making sure they're clean, spending time with them, just anything really to help them through their day. So that's what a CCA does. And our CCA program is a 10-month, 40-week full-time program, and it teaches people how to become CCAs and how to deliver that care. So they'll learn the practical skills that they need to become a successful CCA in Nova Scotia or back home.
What is the duration of this CCA program?
Yeah,
Duration or
the
period?
program is 40 weeks.
Can we think CCA program is a good opportunity to the students?
Yes, absolutely. I'll start, Mohit, and then you can jump in if you want to. Yes, it's a great opportunity because Nova Scotia is a lovely province. As I've said, it's a beautiful province. But one of the things that we do have is we have a lot of seniors here. And the prediction is that by the year 2040, by 2040, almost 30% of our population is going to be of senior age. And that means that we need a lot of people to help us look after our senior population. So that right now there are vacancies for CCAs throughout Nova Scotia and throughout all our long-term care facilities. And that is only going to become more so because we get more seniors and the government is increasing more beds as well. So there are lots of opportunities for work as a CCA in Nova Scotia.
Sheila, what is the last statistics we had on the number that they needed, care workers that the government was looking for to fill?
Yeah, that's right. The last number that we had, which was a few months ago now, right now they have 1,400 vacancies for CCAs in the province. And that number is only going to go up.
Yeah, I think that then answers the question that what is the potential of opportunity for care workers. It's a very fertile platform. And those that are aspirationally wanting to work in Canada, especially in the care working industry, and ideally, we'd be looking for candidates with a nursing background because that would fit well. And then they have the platform of possibility to take on this course and work in Nova Scotia through the programs and the facilities available by the government to ensure students can work should they wish to do so.
So how to apply for this CCA program?
At the moment, we have various processes in place where we select and shortlist and we have our compliances in place. So what we would recommend that for the state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, we have a pre-vetted consultant that we very closely work with called Savaria Education Consultants. My suggestion is students should contact Savaria Education Consultants. That will help them with the application process. The application will come to us in Mumbai. That's where we sit and we manage the back office operation, including the admissions, the process flow, hand-holding the students till the student is ready to reach Canada. So my initial recommendation is for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, students should contact Savaria Education Consultants. Should they want to reach us directly, we can share the contact details with you. We're based in Mumbai, and students and parents can reach out to us. We'd be very happy to help with any information that they need to clarify their doubts.
Where do we can get your information, like contact information or something else? Do you have any website or something else?
So we are part of the Oxford International Education Group, which is based in the United Kingdom. We specialize in pathway programs. We have a digital institute. We also have higher and vocational education. The website where students can research more about us and find out about us is www.oxfordinternational.com. They can get all the information they need about what Oxford International Group is, and from there they can get information about Canada and our India operations as well.
Do the students need any kind of experience to apply for this?
No, not really. So if students have experience, that's beneficial. So ideally, if somebody has experience in care work or as a nurse, that would be beneficial and put additional weight to the application, because ultimately we want successful visas for students to come through. But it's not a mandatory requirement. Even if a student does not have work experience, but has a qualification, which is a degree in nursing or a diploma in nursing, that qualifies to come onto this course.
I have a doubt, like some people or some students may have not visited or may have not been there Canada before. So will college help them or support them?
Sheila?
Yes, we will. I'll take that one. Yeah, as I said, we've actually been doing this for 24 years already with our international students. We know that when students come halfway around the world to a new country and a new culture, it can be quite overwhelming. It can be a little bit scary. They don't know what they're coming to, and they do need more support than they would at home. So we have a very robust support system here. So we will be helping them through the application piece, making sure that they have accommodation when they get here. We generally recommend that they stay with a homestay family. We have homestay families who have worked with us for many years. It gives the students a bit of a support system when they first get here. They have a family who's going to look after them. They teach them a little bit about the culture. We make sure we do something like an orientation of the city, so they know how to get around, how to get a bus, where the banks are, what the banking system here is like. So we support them through that. We have academic support in the school. And then because of this CCA program, we also have like a job preparation type of support system as well. So we offer workshops in resume writing, interview skills, Canadian cultural workplace aspects, so that students really, as they go through the program, they can get all the support they need and they're not going to feel isolated or overwhelmed.
The question is like, this will be in parents' minds, like where they will stay, where they will live, the students, because they have no relatives, if they are not having any relatives' homes or like that. Accommodation.
As I say, we do generally recommend that when students first get here, they stay with a Canadian homestay family, because they will get their food provided, they get a room, and they have someone to keep an eye out for them while they're first here and they start to find their feet. And then some students choose to move into an apartment. They may share with other students, or they may share with Canadians. And so we can help them find places to stay. So we'll be able to put them in touch with people who are looking for flat shares and things.
It is like while they are studying, when they are doing studies in Canada, can they do part-time job also?
Yes, they can. Because when they come here, they have to apply for a study permit. And with the study permit comes the ability to work part-time. So they are allowed to work 20 hours a week maximum in a paid position while they are studying with us. So
How long can they work? How long can you permit them to work?
The maximum is 20 hours per week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And bearing in mind that the CCA program is quite heavy, I always recommend that they don't take on too much outside work, because their focus has to be on the studying, right?
And what about co-op program, and how long it is?
Yes, one of the really important pieces about this program is the co-op placements. There are a couple of different types of co-op placements. So early on, the students are learning the skills that they're going to need. So how to help someone in and out of bed, how to take blood pressure, those sorts of things. And then after they've done about 12 weeks of that, they go to one of our partner facilities and they go and do a co-op for about 3 weeks, where they practice putting these skills into a real life work situation. So it's kind of fun at that point. They get to try it out for real, and they're supervised by a nurse at all times while they're there. And then they come back into the classroom, they carry on studying. And then towards the end of the program, about the last 8 to 9 weeks, they're going out to do their second placement. So they will do 3 weeks in a long-term care facility, 3 weeks in maybe a home care, and then they have a choice of what they do for the last 2 or 3 weeks of their co-op. So those co-ops are super important for them to, well, a couple of things actually. One is to develop their skills that they're learning and to make sure that they know how to do the things. The other one is to create contacts and networks within the place that they're working, because this is going to help them get an offer of employment as well.
So they can earn money while they are doing co-op, right?
The co-op is unpaid. So while they're doing the co-op, which is part of the program, that is unpaid. But as I said before, the 20 hours a week that they're allowed to work, which is not part of the program, that can be paid.
Okay, right. They are studying.
I think the idea of the co-op mainly is for students to get some practical work experience in care homes in Canada itself. Once you have that practical work experience, then it opens the window of possibilities, perhaps even the possibility that the same care home might absorb the candidate or the student and might get a job opportunity to stay back and work with them. But what I think is most prudent for students is a platform. And through this course and through the co-op, the student gets that platform.
So, ante while they are doing any course or PG or degree or in Canada, they can do co-op or CCA program, everything. So, when they have finished their studies, means what happens next? What they can do?
Yes, what they can do here in Nova Scotia, and it's actually a unique opportunity in Nova Scotia, is they can actually, first of all, they need to find a job. And as I said, there are lots of vacancies, and our belief is that they will be offered a position probably before they finish our program. So they find a job. Once they have a letter of employment offer, they can then apply through the Nova Scotia nominee program, and it's called the International Graduate in Demand Stream. And this is specifically for CCA workers. Nova Scotia knows that we are desperate for CCA workers here, so they have developed a special immigration stream that allows graduates from a CCA program to apply to stay and work in Nova Scotia as a CCA. It's not an open work permit.
So can we say that they will surely get employed after finishing their graduation?
We are very confident that they're going to get employed. If you were in Nova Scotia now, you would see in the newspapers every day articles about how desperate we are for CCAs. We need more CCAs. What's happening with CCAs? The government needs to hire more CCAs. So there are lots of opportunities in Nova Scotia. And we are so sure that these students will get an offer of employment that Oxford actually guarantees that if they have done everything that they are supposed to do on the program, there are some conditions around it. But if they've done everything they're supposed to have done and attended interviews and so on, and they haven't got a job, then Oxford will actually refund the fee for the CCA program.
So you're saying that there is a need for CCA. So can they work as a CCA after finishing the program, as soon as they finish the program?
As soon as they get the work permit from the government. So there will be a period to wait while the government processes their paperwork and gets back to them. We're not sure how long that's going to take. You know, with governments, we never know. But it might be 1 month, it might be 2 to 3 months, but there will be a waiting period. And as soon as they get their work permit, they can start working as a CCA.
Yeah. So do you have any suggestions or advices to the students who would like to apply for CCA program or co-op in Canada?
Yeah, I mean, first, I think I'd like to just mention something about advice coming to Canada and choosing a college. I think it's really important that students do a little bit of research and they look for a college that is reputable and it has a good reputation. It's been around for a while. Make sure they do a bit of research. Sometimes we do hear things about, you know, colleges that are not as good as others. And so going to a college like ECIC through Oxford International Group, I think that's really important to think about that, because Oxford has been around for more than 30 years. We've been around for more than 24 years. So people know that they can trust us. So first of all, make sure you choose a college that you know you can rely on and get good advice on the ground. Mohit mentioned earlier about the agency who can help the students. I think that is really key. So when you're going to come, if students are coming, get some good advice on the ground in India to help you with your application. Then,
and to add sorry.
Yes,
Sheila,
yes, go ahead. No, go ahead. And
yeah,
then
I just wanted to quickly add to that what I find with students is that they're often take hurried decisions and they don't plan properly. And my suggestion is that students should do thorough research. They should be informed where they're going, because there's no one to blame if they make a mistake. And our suggestion is we like to keep the student as informed as possible so that students make decisions that they're aware of, that what they're heading into, what they're going to get. And they have every right to explore all possibilities before they make the final decision. At Oxford International, they should go onto our website, research much more in detail. But my also suggestion is if they like, they can reach out to us at the Mumbai office and we can give them access to as much information they want before they decide that this is the right decision for them. So we are there to help them. The agent is there to help them. The college is there to help them. Ultimately, all what we want to achieve is the student success. And we want to make sure that the journey from India to Canada is as smooth as possible and the student has a successful career ahead.
Generally, choosing a college is very crucial, as you said. So, what are the things they have to put in their mind while they are searching for the college? What they have to check?
Well, they want to make sure that they're really dealing with a college that is, first of all, it has to be a designated learning institution in Canada. So they should be able to find it on Canada's immigration site. It has to have a number to say that we have been inspected and we have been approved by immigration. Because when your students apply for a visa, they will have to specify which designated learning institution they're coming to. So they really should be listed on there. For colleges like ours, we also have to be inspected and approved by our provincial government. So they can go onto a provincial government website to say, is this private career college really listed and has it been approved? So if you don't find the name on the list, then I would suggest that you need to do a little bit more digging. So make sure that the colleges you're looking at are approved by immigration and they're also approved provincially as well. Yeah.
Before moving to any other, he has to work for 2 years. Okay.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Because while the work permit process is going through, and permanent residency and so on, you have to work for a couple of years. Yeah. So be prepared that that's what you're going to be doing.
So, thank you Sheila ji and Mohit Gambhir garu. Thank you for joining today. And CCA program gurinchi course duration ela untundi, opportunities ela unnai, ela apply chesukovali తెలియజేసినందుకు thank you so much for joining today. So, ఇదే వాళ్ళ కెరీర్ ప్లస్ చూస్తూనే ఉండండి TV9.